What's up, everybody? Shawn P. Greene. I'm here at St. Mary's High School in Lancaster, and we are scouting for our team that we formed for the Buffalo 48-hour film project. I'm meeting with Mark Tremont, who is our host for this location. We're going to be touring today, checking this out. There he is. And we are scouting because of this gentleman right here.
How are you?
How you doing, Mark?
Good. How are you?
How you feeling today?
Feeling great.
So we're going to be taking a tour of this joint, and we'll kind of see where we're going to be working with.
Come on.
Check this out.
So what am I doing? I'm going to be doing narration, or you?
No, I'll do partial narration, but this is going to be our room, according to Mark, to set up, stage, crafty, everything. And this is going to be perfect for our team. Nice little view of people coming in and out, so in case people are stragglers, they can knock on the window or whatever. So that's cool. What else we got, Mark?
So let's take a walk over this side.
By the way, behind the scenes footage is coveted with the 48 people. So
Yeah.
This is what we're doing, how we made this film.
Oh, that's right. So this is the scouting portion of it. So over here,
The soccer camp going.
actually football is practice is going on right now. This is the auditorium.
Ah, nice.
So this is the entire auditorium. This we have reserved for the entire day.
Nice.
May lose a couple hours in the morning. If it's raining, it depends on the cross-country team. They'll use it for stretching. But after that, after about 9:30 or so in the morning, it'll be completely free up until 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, or at whatever time we're done.
That's perfect.
Hey, Dan?
We got dressing rooms here too, huh? No?
So dressing rooms we have in different areas. So I've got the locker rooms that we can use.
Okay.
So we'll have the stage lit. Dan Rosati,
Hey, Dan.
technical
I'm
crew.
Shawn Greene. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So you'll just leave me how to
Yeah.
log in?
Yeah.
So that'll turn all the lights on, and just keep them, just set it so they all go on.
It's gonna be, like post-show lights, so everything will be on.
Okay,
So I'll just show you, backstage, there's 3 circuit breakers you gotta flip on. They say stage lights in the lower right, flip those on, and then I'll show you in the computer.
perfect.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Let's take a walk down this way. So let's go through here first. We'll make a quick stop here.
Now, a little quick history. I mean, they were called the Lancers since the beginning of their...
Yes, since the time that we've known of it, so since the mid-50s, which is when they moved into this building. They previously were located as part of St. Mary's Elementary, which is up on the hill. When they came in here, they became known as the Lancers. There's something to do with the development in this area that was known as Lancers, because there used to be a restaurant called Lancers. So there had some activity been in regards to that.
And Lancer is basically one of
So-
these guys.
Exactly.
Sir Lance a lot. Maybe that's who this guy is. May this Lancer stand guard on your path to excellence. Beautiful. I hope he does. Nice gym. All right.
So
Wow.
this,
You got 3 optional basketball games.
yes, you can. So periodically
4 on the
through
other
the
side.
day, we'll be able to utilize this as well as the upstairs.
Ooh, wow. No students. So good. I finished my school, so I can come up here.
You are no longer a student.
No. But I'm always a student of life.
Life.
That never stops. Oh, nice. And it actually overlooks the gym. That's perfect. Beautiful. We can get some good wide shots from up here.
Yep.
Man,
So
I am loving
I
this.
don't know the full schedule for Saturday, but I do know that they're not going to be using it the entire day. So certain periods throughout the day, we'll be able to utilize the gym
Very cool.
for different activities, depending on what it is that we pick as our theme. and what our final script becomes.
We can exercise while we're waiting.
I doubt much of that will be happening. But we can talk about it.
Okay. Man, it's perfect. We'll share this video with our team tonight probably, so that people can see and visualize what's going on.
Yep. Now, it's supposed to, so the only teams scheduled to practice in here on Saturday are the volleyball.
Okay.
So we should be able to pull some time off of that. Let's go across the back where we came from. So in terms of changing in other areas, two
Restrooms.
bathrooms here,
Women's
two
room.
wings are
Men's room.
esteemed trainer.
How you doing, esteemed trainer?
Being camera shy today. So in terms of, let's take a quick walk up here.
This is where we're going to learn our Bollywood moves.
This is where we will. So one of the,
Ooh, nice. Oh, there's a mirror back here. Ah,
so
cool.
we've got, they're all movable.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So in terms
They're on
of
wheels.
props, in terms of other things that we might be able to use, that certainly can come into play because these are all on casters and can be.
Those are very
They
lightweight
are.
too. Wow.
They're that Mylar.
So it's not real glass. It's just.
No.
That's
no.
perfect.
So they're easy to move around. They're easy to maneuver, and a lot of different performances have used them either side of them, so they can come in. We also have some sides that we can pull out and utilize those as well. So
I could see you as like a motivational speaker on the stage too, with like two people in the audience.
we want you to give until it feels good, not until it hurts.
Yeah.
This is the cafeteria.
Oh, nice.
So again, this can be utilized
Lots of
too.
light.
We can even set up here.
Okay.
In terms of natural light,
This is perfect.
so you're basically getting, so that's east,
Okay.
dead ahead, and west is to our backs, north. So we're never getting direct sunlight from this side of the building. So
Excellent.
we always have an ability to utilize the type of area that we have.
The football field's over there.
Yep, let's go take a walk outside.
Cool.
Walk this way.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This is pretty cool, man. Lots of locker room spaces.
Locker, yeah, we won't go into the locker room because
Yeah. We're not on a
more
team.
classrooms and offices that way.
Somebody's in there now, or?
Yep, so we're gonna go, we're actually gonna, so here, so outside offers us three different little areas. The football field and the athletic field's over here. That is basically a forest. Beyond the forest is a playground, but we still are able to work out in that, or do some things in that area. Railroad track goes back there. It is an active railroad track, so we do get trains going through there on a regular basis. And then behind the southern portion of the school is a very large mound that we can also use. It's got some overgrowth and things of that nature that are able to be used over there.
Cool.
So let's take a walk through the parking lot. Take it to the next section.
Quick story. I have this insecurity about some railroad tracks lately, that one day my face will be planted face down with my teeth over the railroad, and somebody's pounding me with the rail spike, thing.
Is this,
I don't know why I have this kind of thing lately. It's weird, out of nowhere.
have you, is this something that you've been experiencing for a long time, or is this something that
This is just recently, so
Just recently?
I need a psychologist or somebody that can interpret my dream.
We'll try to dig one up for you.
perhaps
We're
after
gonna
this
dime
weekend.
store psychologist this weekend to come in and interpret that.
Yeah,
Somebody with a Freudian, there must be a Freudian.
It's gotta be.
message here somewhere.
possibly I'll have closure this weekend, but we'll see. We got the railroad tracks. Maybe that's all I need to touch it and feel it and just be one with that railroad track so I don't feel afraid or intimidated. But it's, yeah, it might be something deeper. Who knows?
Coach, how are you? Good. So there's also space back here, space on the other side in terms of outdoor space.
Can we use the cart?
I would imagine we could probably get our hands on it.
That'd be cool.
Find the key. It can become our trolley system, so we can basically,
Exactly.
instead of having the slide, we'll be able to have a longer run on it.
Right, like we can have somebody running or walking in the parking lot
Exactly.
with the cart holding the cameraman.
That's the way. So we're gonna walk in inside for a little bit.
Got it. I got it.
However, no matter what,
Your way was working, but it somewhat
So here, we also have access to here too, another conference room, which also is set up with, so we can actually set ourselves up in here at any time. If the writing crew wants to come back in here and kind of utilize this, we
Okay.
have that.
Editing crew.
We have a small lounge area,
Ooh, wow, I like this.
which can be utilized too. And then, more importantly,
Man, I have the fact there's all these TVs to
Courtyard.
monitor stuff.
let me grab my other keys.
Wow, look at this. It's like this is a new construction, maybe within a couple years. I don't know. This is really nice looking. I'm only assuming that's St. Francis, but because we're at St. Mary's, maybe it's one of the sons. Brothers of Jesus. Let's see what's going on here. St. Francis Peace Garden. See? I was right there, man. St. Francis. I knew it was St. Francis. I just knew it.
St. Francis, so we have
It's a peace garden. I love it.
garden. Exactly. So this has been set up back here. We have full use of this as well.
Cool. Very nice.
This gets us back into the school.
All right. I think
And
my...
we'll head up that way.
Okay, give me a second.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay. And we're back.
So this is actually our art gallery. So displaying student artwork.
Cool. On these, we would have to have permission to have it on camera.
So what we have.
It would be released from the actual
We
artist.
have an automatic release from every one of our students. So even if we were to take a shot of the football team or the volleyball team, we already have their model release forms are part of the school. But yet at the same time, it's going to be at a distance where you're really not going to get any of their facial features. This is the art room itself.
Ooh, cool. The art department. Students' art show tonight. Very nice. This is cool. I got my start in the visual world with art.
Did you?
I excelled in art in elementary and high school. Cool. Those heads would be perfect models for whomever, whatever. We got to get the green screen hats on them.
I have a green screen around here someplace. It's
Okay.
not a very large one. Just
It doesn't have to be too big, yeah. Music department. Oh, this is where Brian's going to be.
So this is the costume room.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, look at this.
Costume room and some props.
And it does smell like a costume room.
Doesn't it?
Yes,
It's a cross between costume room and Goodwill store.
it is.
Or maybe even a Salvation Army store.
Probably, yeah. It's got that thrift
It's
shop
got that
smell,
thrift
that's
shop.
for sure.
But where else are you going to find a lovely sweater like this that you can pair with
Right, that's a
geometrically
good
designed-
combination.
It is.
Patterns, it's all about patterns, man.
It
Cool.
is. And walk across the hall. This, if you block it or if it's open, is our music room.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Ooh, drum set. I'm
Drum set,
already into it.
electric drum set,
Cool.
keyboards, guitars, and choir chimes, which were actually just restrung. So these I don't have, I have a mallet someplace else, but these are actually. So we'll get the real mallet and we can actually put those to use if need be.
Wow.
Kind of walk our way back around.
It's pretty elaborate around here. Mr. Ryan Kaminsky,
Mr. Ryan Kaminsky is our.
music
He and
director.
his wife is actually, they both do a lot of acting. His wife Jamie, they're actually, Ryan Kaminsky, his wife Jamie are actually the shadow group for Rocky Horror Picture Show. So they do the big one. And this is just, again, we have a number of different props that are stuck in this room from a drum helmet.
War Piece, yeah.
The important.
Oh, that accordion. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're
That's a
gonna need
classic. You need a little monkey to go with it though.
We can find one of those. I'm sure we have one somewhere in one of the storage areas. A couple more classrooms down there and some bathrooms.
Awesome.
And
Oh man, this is
now
great.
We're going to take a walk all the way to the far side, the southern side of the building actually.
This would be considered the northern part?
This is the north side.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So basically the building runs north to south and it's about 80,000 square feet. Almost
Wow.
100,000 square feet if you include the field house. So
How many
we have-
students go there actually?
We will have this year 460 students, boys and girls. So it is a co-ed Catholic. It's the largest Catholic co-ed school in Western New York. And in terms of private schools, I think we're right about number 3 at this point in time for
Oh,
high
wow.
schools.
Okay. I think there's one up in Williamsville too, right? West Seneca or the West Christian School.
Central?
That's one, yeah.
That's co-ed too. Christian, which is a little different than us.
Well-
So this is typical of a classroom.
Nice.
So it gives you, each one of our classrooms are roughly just under 500 square feet.
So who's the West Virginia alum?
That is our football coach, Matt Ard, who is actually a graduate of Williamsville North or East. I'm not really certain which Williamsville, but he played football for West Virginia for a few years.
And they're not biased. They got both parties in the room, so that's good.
This is, yep, this is our, he's our social studies department chair and does a lot with our political action groups, so make sure it's well balanced.
That's perfect.
Again, another classroom, again, all the classrooms are gonna be.
Looks nice. Oh yes. This is so cool, man. And it's so funny that, like, it seemed like last minute that you decided to join our team. I'm like, okay. I had no idea. I never really met Mark. I seen him on
Right.
film. And out of the blue, I don't even know how it happened.
There's a friend of mine who had mentioned that she had sent you some stuff, Cindy Sonoyan. And so Cindy's the one who had actually told me about that you were doing some things with it. And the group that I had worked with last year is not in Buffalo anymore, it's Xylograph. So Dale and Melanie are out in California. So in looking for some place to do it with, I figured we contact Shawn. And that's how this whole meeting came about.
Amazing.
So just one of
Where were
those-
you guys last year? Oh yeah, you were competing against
I
us.
was competing against you
Yeah,
last year.
and you guys did phenomenal because of Mr. Dale Kim, of course.
Yep. Let's take a walk.
Performing arts. I like the sign too. Ooh, look at this.
So here
The dungeon.
This will give you a better view. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the boiler room itself.
A boiler room, man. This is a gem right here. Look at that little low lit corner right there, man. I'm already getting some ideas. Wow, this is great.
All right, and now 3 more rooms to look at. So we're heading back, continuing down the main hallway.
Full circle, here we go.
south.
Yep.
So we're back to where we pretty much started from.
Main parking lot, I'm parked in there.
Yep.
Main entrance we just passed. Cool.
So coming up here on the right is the chapel. So it's just
Nice. Perfect.
small little chapel where we do liturgy, religion classes, things of that nature. This will actually be able to be utilized as well.
Is this the box where the hand is? Or
Not quite, it's where the.
Yeah, okay.
That's where the Eucharist is
Right,
housed.
right.
So what we did, Deacon Rob Chesky, who is here as one of our teachers, he removes it when we're not in session. So that
Gotcha.
it's kept,
Under
kept
lock.
in a safe place.
Very
Exactly.
cool. Beautiful.
That's just another classroom, but I want to show you two.
STEAM, science, technology.
So here is our older chemistry lab. So this was partially redeveloped a few years ago.
Very nice.
But it's much older, gives it a much more vintage look to it, and has all the old aspects of it. This is our much newer chemistry lab.
Old school meets new school.
So within the next few years, that will look more like this. Actually, it'll be probably better than this at that time. So
Man, just look at all these props we got access to here.
beakers. So we can do a Professor Bunsen honeydew and beaker routine.
Yes,
So we have the Muppets here. We
I
get the
used-
drum. We'll bring in, what's his name?
Animal.
Animal. So
Yeah.
Animal can come in. We can have everybody here. And of course, the Swedish chef, who always is looking for some ground turmeric.
He's got arthritis, he needs that turmeric.
He does. Let's get that turmeric tonic. And then down here, I don't think Jason is in.
Earth science,
This is an older
Jason Dorman.
Jason Dorman. This is
Nice.
just an older classroom. Again, kind of give you that different type of feel.
Rock, paper,
whatever
scissors.
you're looking for.
Nice.
So this would be, again, he does earth science. So with the number of people that have seemed to have signed up for your tremendous team, it gives us the ability to actually put everybody together in locations so as we're not able, so background can actually be utilized at all times. So I think that that's going to be a positive for everything that we do.
Absolutely.
Let's get a couple more areas down here. So just a couple more classrooms.
You should have a
Old teachers, new teachers, say hello.
Hello.
Say hi. Oh, you're on television. And one of our prize students,
Dozer.
or the nutty professor, one of the two.
In the future. I wish I would have known. My brother just gave, put on the curve 2 end tables.
Peter Herr, that's the classroom we just were at.
Pete-
Is he related to the Herr family?
Don't know exactly, but Pete is the one who runs the TEDx program in Buffalo.
Okay.
And he also has a blog, and he has a couple other things. He does a lot of our public speaking and different classes of that nature. So he's been with us for a number of years now. So down here, there comes a couple of different rooms that might be able to be utilized again.
Even the hallway, as dark as it is.
Yeah, see this?
More light
the good
control.
part, again, all the windows on this face south, but they're closed off by rooms, that's the north-facing side, so we're never getting direct sunlight in here. So again, depending on what kind of mood lighting you're looking for, this can give you a completely different view of it. This, yeah, let me make sure I get the right key. So what we do is we actually bring in.
You said fish hatchery.
Yeah. So what you'll see is in October, we get I think they're larvae or they're eggs that come in here. They'll go into that tank, and then we'll raise them here until they get to be about 6 to 8 inches long, and then we release them. Most of our releasing has been presently over in the Williamsville Glen Park area. So they seem to be doing better in that area.
Hopefully there's water in this tank.
It usually does have water. Yeah, when the fish are in there, it has water. That is going to be that is actually a pond. So we're going to be able to mimic the environment for the fish a little bit better. So this has all been made possible through a grant from one of our graduates, Dane Tangauer. So
It's cool.
it could be something that we use, it may not be. And then down here, coming down to this end, our counseling center. So it's where, again, different offices to get a different kind of look as to what we're doing. And finally,
What's going on? Health office. Permission slips.
yeah, I'll move these over to her. There you go. And then the nurse's office, which also has a little sick bay area.
Woohoo! Man, listen. It's unlimited what we can do in this place.
So
So
here,
many options.
so we've actually used these cots, and what we did is we actually moved them to another location, and the short film that I was texting you about earlier, Dale used them as a hospital location. So we
Awesome.
shot a short film here back in November called The Unexpected, which starred Harrison Phillips from the Buffalo Bills, his girlfriend Shay Spady, a number of our students, and it tells a story about adoption, about a couple that wasn't able to have babies and were able to then go through an adoption program, and it does it in he did it for Harrison as well as for his church. So
What
it's a
church
really-
does Harrison go to?
I don't know what church Harrison, but Dale and Melanie were members of, it's located on, it's not Bread of Life, but it's located on Seneca Street up in the northern section of Seneca Street. Up near Decker Road,
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah,
that area.
Gotcha.
So that's where he was doing a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
their film.
Life Church.
Life Church, thank
Yeah.
you.
Very
That is
good.
Life Church. So Dale
Cool.
was doing a lot of their other things here. So let's actually, you know what? Let's take a look out this window. So this was the other area I was kind of explaining. This is just basically an overgrown mound that is used by both earth science and, so what it was just dirt that was removed when the field house was built, and it's just been allowed here to kind of grow naturally. There's a trail through it that the cross-country team utilizes, and we can actually shoot up there as well.
Wow.
Just give you a perspective, railroad tracks is on the other side of that.
Cool. I'll probably hit that right before I leave.
Yeah.
And we got the periodic table to keep us reminded of all the elements. Throwing my trash there since there's trash in it.
So you know what, we can actually take a quick walk there now. Why wait? Let's do it now.
All right.
Make sure that's,
Keep it open?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this way we'll go right back in. So again, this is the side, that's Cowing Street, so it's another side entrance that we can utilize to get back in here. This is that mound we were talking to you about. If you go up to the top of the hill, you'll actually see right over into the railroad tracks.
Let's just do it.
Let's go.
And I have the, every time we say we're going to the next scene, I have the sound effect from Batman. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's my favorite theme. or favorite sound effect from that series. Of course, you know, the pow, pow, wham, kabooms and all that was fun, but
Can't beat that.
the scene transitions is the best. You got the Batman signal,
Yep.
you know what I mean? You got the logo of Batman, you got whatever scene you're going to and from. I mean, you can't beat it. Oh, a little path on the hill. Nice. Probably this looks like go-kart friendly spot too. It's got enough room.
This is what the cross-country team uses for practice.
Oh, okay.
It gives them a little bit of a elevation to run against, so they can actually do whatever they want. And there, of course, is the railroad track.
Nice. Now that, I mean, it's a public space, right?
It is.
We wouldn't
It
need
is.
CSX or transportation to be able to use it, right?
You can use it. It's hard to use when a train is coming down it. It kind of gets in the way. But, you know, again, I've heard of this issue where people having these
Parties.
and also these problems that they have these dreams of having their teeth strewn across the railroad track while their head is being railroad spiked into one of the railroad ties. It seems to be going
I think it's a
viral.
trend, yeah.
It's a trend. It's a viral trend.
It's a TikTok challenge.
Yes.
That's so funny. It's beautiful up here.
Yeah, so again, I mean, anything, you know, we can do if it's a musical, we can do, I want to teach the world to sing type thing, and it can be done right here,
Yeah.
up the hill.
Yeah, it's a little amphitheater-ish.
Yeah.
I like it. Man, a lot of options.
That was my first feeling for it, is that we have options. And again, having done this with Dale and Melanie out in LA, the issue that we ran into is location. You know, so location is always, as they say, you know, location is the most important aspect of it. And just trying to find the right location and being able to use it effectively is what we're trying to do.
Well, it looks like I know one of my locations for my actual film that I'm developing, feature film. So we got a couple options that we're going to be using, but this right here just opened my eyes to more possibilities. Helps you in the script writing process.
Yeah.
Cool.
And as I said, one of the films that were shot here is Johnny Gruesome. So
Yeah, that's right.
for those of you that are Johnny Gruesome fans, some of these areas may look familiar. That, in a nutshell, is the entire school property.
That's
At least
awesome.
in the inside with a little bit of aspect to the outside. Let me close this door.
Well, you've seen it here first. Team BMVM / Too Much Bowl. We partnering together this year. We formed a super group, and out of nowhere we've gotten other people. So, I mean, really, we got some xylograph people. We got other people from other teams that participated last year, and it's like a super group. So, and we're not trying to be the super group, but we just might be the one that
Takes on,
takes on the bigger group
challenge.
that's out there. Yes.
it is the 48-hour project.
And I noticed we have 26 teams this year, 4 short of last year's. And I think us taking away, you know, from our team to create two teams together might have forced their hands to have shorter team amounts. But still, 26 is enough to compete against. We'll have screenings for both groups A and B whenever that's formed. And then we're going to have probably 14 teams, 13 teams on each group. So we'll see how this works out. It's going to be exciting, man. This campus is pretty much perfect for any genre. We have some of our favorites that we would like to, you know, maybe utilize, and this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a good time. Thanks, Mark, for your
You're
tour
welcome.
of St.
Thanks,
Mary's.
Shawn. Shawn Patrick Greene, pleasure. Looking forward to working with you this weekend. And best of luck to everybody. Thanks.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Where are we at now?
We are in the kitchen, so
Kitchen. Oh, we're gonna have to make some chicken wings, or
we can't do that. We don't have a deep fryer. So
I'll
we have
bring
to
my
do
deep
some-
fryer, yeah.
Bring your deep fryer and we'll be able to do it. But we'll be able to make some coffee and some other things. Two nice little areas to be able to use in this is actually the old walk-in coal box. So when we're looking for that dead body in the coal box,
there it is.
they're right here.
Got a little spot right in there. Probably something great.
That's
That's
a
a deep
freezer? Yeah.
freezer back there, yeah. I love the aesthetics of this. A little rusty,
It's,
a little musky.
yeah, it's the original.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? Keep rolling. We're going to do a down and back up. So this will give you a little more
That's scullery over there. That's what we called it in the Navy.
scullery, storage and bathrooms. So walk
Ooh.
with me.
Ooh, yes. More basement.
More basement.
Gotta love this.
This is a really cruddy area.
Oh,
of the
man.
basement. This is where really nothing.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you know you're in a basement once you're here. They got the old compressors, which unfortunately will be sounding off. This is some
Let me take a quick
storage
snapshot of this.
area.
This is just right. Wow.
And you got some storage area.
The torture room.
Uh-huh.
Waterboarding. We can put people's tie hands and put this pole around their arms, and oh man, we could do a lot of stuff in this place.
And then and this is where we had shown you earlier. We were standing up there on top, and this is Rob.
Hey Rob, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
He's not camera shy. He's very photogenic too.
Is he?
Yes, he tells you that.
Rob, what is your function here?
He's in charge of maintenance.
Oh, okay.
Pretty messy down here right
This
now.
is his
We just
domain.
got over the summer cruise, so we haven't cleaned
Yeah.
up after them yet.
Well, if you want a cameo, Rob, just let Mark know.
Rob is a very accomplished pianist too.
That's not accurate.
Well, we're doing, we might have musicals, so that could come in handy. This is
All
nice.
right, let's head back up and then.
You just get this. This just looks like an Archie Bunker set or something. This is pretty cool. Man, boilers. Gotta love them boilers.
Chili red fox. And now we're back to where we started.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's fantastic, bro.
All right,
Well, thank you for your time.
you're welcome.
We'll be back Friday, and this is our little behind-the-scene footage. Mark Tremont. Am I pronouncing it
You
right?
got it. Mark Tremont.
Tremont.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Tremont for the
Shawn
Urban Knights.
Patrick Greene,
That's right. We have a super team here.
ready to roll.
We started this whole process not knowing what we're going to do, and then all of a sudden we got this super group, great team, great people.
I'm just checking. It's fine.
Mark and I, we did the casting auditions last week on Friday with Jordan. Was it Friday?
It was Friday, yes.
Yeah. So we did the casting auditions. We watched them. Mark even had a chance on camera, little audition for commercials. You'll see his face a lot more. And oh yeah, he will. I think Jordan was impressed. But man, we're gonna have a super good time. So just keep it locked. We got more BMVM, Too Much Bowl, Buffalo 48, 2022. Man, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. All right, Shawn Patrick Greene. Shawn Patrick Greene here for BMVM, Too Much Bowl, for the team for the Buffalo 48 Hour Film Project. Just got the tour from Mark Tremont, or Tremont if you're urban like myself. This is such a fabulous place to have a location because there's so many different options. I mean, indoor, outdoor, spaces, upstairs, basement. You can have every style of look. We got the outsides, backyard, front side, all the fields. It's a huge campus, and we are pleased to be able to have our spot right here this year. So just keep it locked. Buffalo 48, man. The 48-hour film project. Team BMVM / Too Much Bowl. I am the team leader, but we're gonna have producer, director, everything, all kinds of places filled, all these positions. We have a big group right now. We're looking at possibly 25 plus total in our group. So, which was almost probably double what we did last year. About 15 of us last year. So, for Too Much Bowl. But 2022, man, it's promising to really be a solid group of people put together. Keep it locked. Dun-dun-dun-dun.